Hi everybody, my name's Tanner Rayl and welcome to TR Studios for YouTube, for Facebook, or for any other pages on social media. If other people are watching this, I will put closed captioning on it. I want to tell you a couple things about myself. That this is going to be my very first vlog about something. At first, I want to tell you that I'm a profoundly deaf person. I wear a cochlear implant on my left side of the ear, which is this ear, which helps me hear so much more than I could ever have when I was a kid. When I was born, I was a tiny baby. I was tiny. My parents found out that I was deaf, so I started wearing hearing aids for a few years until I was at the age of 5. And then by that age, a surgery, like what they call it, a cochlear implantation surgery, which has a metal. It's not a metal. It's a magnet that goes inside my head. It's a magnet, and it shows a magnet that goes into the nucleus that I have, and my implant on the outside, which says this. This is a nucleus 5. This is the antenna that goes onto it's an exterior magnet that goes out to the outside of the thing. I can probably show a scar, maybe, hopefully. It's kind of hard to see, but I'm hoping you can see my ear. Right here is very scarred. And another one that leads up to it, like where my finger is directing. That's how I have a magnet inside my head. And that's what helps me hear through this. This is a rechargeable battery. And I charge this almost every night. This just an implant, and you can see this button right here where my finger is pointing at. This turns it on all. This one right here, the second button, this one, T-coil. It's something to actually eliminate the background sounds completely. It actually helps when I'm wearing headphones. This is a really good device. Those two little black things that I showed you while pointing the buttons, those are the microphones. Those are the microphones that actually can hear. It's like talking on a mic, and it makes it loud speakers around you to hear from a distance, which is very fascinating that I could hear that far. Let's say I'm sitting 20 feet, maybe more than that, and this guy has this, that the microphone is loud enough for me to hear. At a rock concert, it's hard for me to hear because of the loud noise and hard to speak up. But guess what? I have a program that's on my implant that actually reduces the background noise completely. And it helps me with the background noise reduce drastically, so I can have a good conversation with people with a reduced background noise, which would do a lot of help. Yes, I know sign language to communicate with in the deaf community. I speak with other people. I do it at the same time. I can do it at the same time. I can sign and speak at the same time. Yes, I can do something else simple. Is this the way my implant works? Is it directly changed? But when I first got it, I had a big bulk implant called Sprint, and it was a AA battery powered implant where I had to use a cord, which was kind of a bad thing. It was bad. When I first started hearing it, it was loud at first. Years passed, I continued going to therapy. I went to speech therapy after I got my implant, and I did it for so many years. It's been tough. I didn't know that was a challenge until like now. until now because I just went with the flow. That's what I did. I went with the flow, which was kind of crazy. I just didn't think of it as a challenge. I just went for it. And when I was just growing up, I felt closed to outside of everybody because I wasn't comfortable telling people about my deafness, about my cochlear implant. And then by the time I was a junior in high school, I decided to change that. I decided to tell more. I want to be open to more people in the hearing world, that I'm a deaf person, but I can speak real clear. And the speech therapists that I went through are like really amazed how my speech is so clear after all these years I've had. I still struggle on some words that is so hard to pronounce. It's hard. I mean, I never thought I faced a challenge like that. While going to speech therapy, I also had to go to an audiologist to get like a reprogrammed for my implant so I can hear more better. I hear things better than it was before. And everything's changed. Anytime I go out with my family or with my friends or with my family or friends, I had to look at either my mom or my dad when a waitress says something, and I had to look at them because I didn't know how to ask the waiter or waitress that I didn't hear. There was this one word called self-advocacy that I had to learn on my own, and I had to like go ask this person to repeat that again, or it's like, can you say that again? I didn't understand you. I always asked them, and they did it anyways. They just do it. I just didn't tell that I'm deaf. I just asked for it. And then if I'm introducing somebody, I have to tell I'm a deaf person so they can understand why I'm deaf. They can understand how well can you hear? And I tell them that I put on my implant on, I can hear things around 10 feet. With the microphone that people are talking on, I can hear probably a little farther. But luckily, this program that actually reduces the background noise can actually help me focus on their speech, which was really great. I mean, I'm a very shy person. I'm very shy at first when I first meet people, but I'm building my confidence. I'm building it because I'm really shy for meeting new people, yes. But I'm comfortable with people that I've known for so long, and they know me, and I know them. Whenever I just go to anywhere with my mom, with my family, I can sense a good in them, like they're so happy to see me. I don't know, it's just something about me that I'm a likable person. The reason why I'm a very likable person is this. I've had somebody tell me this. Someone told me this. He said, "You're the most likable person I have ever met in my life because you are like very nice. You bring smiles to everybody. You make people laugh." I mean, that's what I do. I bring smiles. I bring smiles to everybody. That I'm just a normal human being. I interact with people in the deaf community and in the hearing community as well. The deaf and hard of hearing community I communicate with both sides. I communicate all the time. And it's what I do. I sign with my fingers. And yeah, and then one of the best things about me wearing an implant is my grandma. My grandma, she used to watch me when I was a kid and used to sing for me. Like she used to sing angelically, you know what I mean? Like an angel kind of thing. And it makes me smile. I mean, it made me realize that I love to hear. I'm being grateful that I can hear things now instead of not wearing an implant. Without it, I can't hear nothing. Or not able to speak. But luckily my mom, she noticed that I was losing my voice, and so she took me to speech therapy. And ever since I've done that, my voice has become so clear and understandable that I can speak. And whenever I talk with people, I just talk normal. I just talk. I'll just make a voice impression or whatever. Like SpongeBob, Peter Griffin from Family Guy, or whatever. Anything. It's who I am today. and I'm grateful for that. Literally. I will post some daily vlogs about me and how I do it, and it's just a part of my life that is who I am. I am currently in school, almost to graduate from college, and getting a degree in video production and editing, which is something that I'm fascinated about, like with movies. Movies are so amazing how they edit, how they use green screen, how do they make dialogues, that kind of thing. I have to learn a lot. I'm doing internships and doing it, and it's going to make me become what I want to do in the future. But I can't rush through things because I don't like rushing. Rushing can make a big mistake. Rushing through things can make a big mistake. I mean, nope, not going to work for me. So I decided I'll be patient. I'll just take things slowly and work my way up in order to become who I am in my career. And that is a challenge. I mean, that's a challenge for me to go forth. And I'm going for it. I'm facing challenges every day. Facing new challenges every day, trying to meet new people, trying to get networks, meet new people, build my network with people who can recommend me going to some place. Let's say someone wants me to direct a film, someone can recommend me to direct a project film for them. I can do it. I'm the only deaf person in my family at this moment. I'm only the deaf person. There's no one else who is deaf unless people who need hearing aids as they age. That's the only way. There are people in my family who needed hearing aids because their hearing is kind of drastically decreasing their hearing. It's hard. I understand that. It's just understand what they're feeling. It feels sad, and I know other people are watching this too as well. There are hearing aids that could help you hear again, especially with implants. People who are completely deaf, let's say me, I take on my implant, I'm completely deaf. I can't hear nothing. Bang a pan with the paddle, boom, I can't hear nothing. But once I turn it on, once I put it on my ear, I can hear things now. I can hear music, I can hear movies playing, I can hear airplanes fly, I can hear cars drive, I can hear anything around, I can hear birds chirp, I can hear nothing. I can hear everything. But without my implant, I can't hear nothing. It's just eerie tone of silence. Total silence, so you can't hear nothing. Imagine wearing noise-canceling construction headphones. It sounds the same. It's like that. I'm just amazed how life today with technology, hearing devices like mine has improved a lot. They did. It's improved a lot. I would make a documentary to talk to people, family, friends, and explain how you met me, what did you think about me, and what do you think about me as a deaf person. And most people say, you did not look deaf to me. You look like a normal hearing person until you say you're deaf. I'm normal because you can't see my head implant, can you? Yeah, it's hard to see because my implant is completely blended in. It's completely blended in because of the color of my hair. I appreciate that you get to watch my video, maybe share them, maybe comment down below and say, you've been a tremendous person, I'm glad to know you. Like, literally. And there's someone, it's like, we'll tell the same story about them and communicate, and then I will do a daily vlog. Yeah, that's who I am. I faced challenges that were tough. I didn't know that until now, and it was just pretty great. I can show you how my implant works in another video. Well, I already showed you before. If you want to become friends with me, you can find me on Facebook under my name. Or you can like me or subscribe to me on YouTube. Find me on my Instagram page. What else? Like my page to your studios on Facebook. I'm currently creating it right now. It will take some time, and I'll update it. I'll update in the next video. And I know I'm talking very calm. I'm gonna try to get everything set up for my daily vlog and see how that works. I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.